AITAH for telling my girlfriend that maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with her as much, that she's too high maintenance. I'm 25M. She's 29F. We've been dating for close to 3 years and living together for about a year. About 3 weeks ago, we were invited to her cousin's wedding. When we got to the reception, the dinner part, we met her brother, 25, gay. I put my hands on his shoulder and asked what he's drinking. I asked if he brought anyone. He said no, and I joked, so no sinning tonight. I wouldn't say that to anyone unless I knew them. He said the night is only beginning and said room 209, if you are interested. My girlfriend seemed off after that. When we got to our room at the end of the night, I asked what was wrong. And she said that conversation. I was like, the room thing was only a joke. She said no, the sin thing. I was like, it was a joke. She called me homophobic and it's bad that I don't see it. We had a big fight. What if we had a child and they were gay? But I agreed to apologize. I apologized to her brother about the sinning comment. He wasn't sure what I was on about, so we explained. He said there was nothing to apologize for. She said, you've made him uncomfortable now. He said, I know homophobia, and that wasn't it. He said if he was insulted he wouldn't have made the room number joke. She wasn't the same since. She just seemed annoyed all the time. Anyway, a few days ago he came over, and my girlfriend said for us to hang out and see if I can realize being gay is normal. She left us and he was going to leave, but we both like gaming. We spent the evening gaming. Afterwards she was like, how did you guys get on? I think he said you were a lucky girl, he knows how to use it. I'll be sore for days. She was fuming. She gave me the silent treatment and she slept on the couch. We spoke the following morning. She said she doesn't want me hanging out with her brother anymore because it brings out the worst in me. I got a pain in my neck from the whiplash, joking. Then I said maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with her as much, that she's being too high maintenance and that maybe we should rethink the next lease agreement. We haven't spoken at all since. She's never really acted that way before, and, although it was annoying, maybe I went too far. AITAH. This isn't high maintenance behavior, but if this is the way she is acting and it's a deal breaker for you, NTA to walk away. Brother sounds like a hoot. If you break up with her, keep him around for the humor. The brother sounds like a fun guy. Your girlfriend does not lol. She wants to be upset on his behalf lol. What the fuck? I hate people like her, the ones who are offended on behalf of others. I bet she privately tried to convince her brother he should be offended by your comments. NTA. NTA. It's a shame you are not gay. Her brother sounds like more fun than she will ever be. You can't win with her. Her brother is the one who would be offended if you had made any homophobic remarks. Sinning could simply refer to premarital sex, not specifically gay sex. She wasn't worried about you being homophobic, she's worried her brother is gonna steal her mans. Your girlfriend is trying to pick a fight with anyone, and making you her target is very convenient for her. She's focused on being right than anything else right now. So weird. Seriously, you treated her brother like a guy treats a guy. You respect his sexuality and talk to him like anyone else. Nothing in that is offensive. Her comments and issues say a whole lot about her. She obviously has not accepted her brother as her brother, who is also gay. Her brother should be her brother first, a man second, and gay comes after that. The fact that she reads into things you say as being disrespectful says she has issues with him being gay and has totally convinced herself that everyone else has a problem with him. Too bad you couldn't have the brother take over the remainder of the lease so you could have a nice person to share expenses with. I hope the end of your lease comes quickly. She gave you a poorly communicated boundary that she's not okay with the sex jokes between you and her brother. That's not high maintenance, that's being uncomfortable about a situation and having poor communication skills to say it. I'd say ESH because you can't see something so obvious, she can't explain it, and her brother feeds into it. How is her brother bringing out the worst in you if he's the one making most of the lewd jokes? NTA. She has some weird jealousy that you're comfortable joking with each other. Or has some need to be an overzealous PC ally. It's weird and pushy. Leave the GF for the brother. He sounds fun. You and the brother both seem to have a good sense of humor. Your girlfriend does not. That would be a no for me, dog. She's way too uptight to be offended on behalf of someone else who isn't even offended themselves. I mean, if we are going biblical here, premarital sex is sinning, so it's quite possible she has taken on a protector role for her brother from when they were younger. It would explain her overreaction to the situation. I've had a few gay friends over the years, and their family members are always much more sensitive to joking about sexuality than the gay person is. No one is the here as it stands. Some honest, caring conversation among the three of you could do wonders to disarm her. NTA. She's looking for a reason to fight. Usually means she's looking for a reason to break up. I'd guess she no longer wants to be with you. She's not high maintenance, she's see you next Tuesday. Definitely not a nice human. This reminds me of a good friend I had in college. He was gay and I'd make jokes about it, but in the same way I made fun of all my friends about things they did, and he'd make fun of me about stuff I did. He was never offended nor did he consider it homophobic because it was how our friend group worked. I'd say it's normal in most male friend groups. It sounds like her brother and you have a real friendship and you talk crap to each other on a regular basis as a way of bonding. NTA. She's being extra protective of her brother. He should have a talk with her about what's acceptable to him so she doesn't feel the need to be overprotective all the time. This sounds like incompatible, a sense of humor rather than her being high maintenance. Don't say it if you don't mean it. If you do mean it, talk about it like an adult. Her behavior about this whole thing is really odd and I would wonder if this is abnormal for her, if something's bothering her that she's not saying. Dump her, fuck her brother. It sounds like you tried to make a joke that your girlfriend misunderstood, and while the joke might have crossed a line, you apologized for it. The real issue seems to be her overreaction and the silent treatment. Relationships are about communication, and it doesn't seem like she communicated how bothered she was in a healthy way. At the same time, instead of implying that you shouldn't hang out with her as much, you could have just focused on how her actions made you feel. That would have avoided escalating things. It's tough to balance each person's needs, but communication on both sides is key. She sounds like a chronically insufferable white knight. Honestly, this won't get better, and at your age I'd probably walk from this one. Run. No, seriously. Your girlfriend is completely batshit crazy. I feel like I need clarification to come to accurate decision concerning homosexuality. Have you had a history of being uncomfortable with it? Are you religious and you have a belief that being gay is a sin? I was thinking, and I'm not sure if this was mentioned, but maybe not of her exes hooked up with her brother and it triggered her. I think if someone said that to me, I would most definitely leave. Up to you if you want her to or not, but you'd have to do something pretty major to convince me. I think you're probably not mature enough for this type of relationship. Date her brother, he seems chill. So I kind of feel like she's being the homophonic one. You are treating him like you would treat one of your boys. She is othering him. As a straight guy that has a lot of gay friends, one of my closest friends being a big time bro, we say crazy out of pocket shit to each other all the time. Dude. WTF is wrong with her? Run. Two dudes being funny, NTA. She sounds like she's making issues for no reason. The way GF is getting offended on behalf of gay men confuses me. Is she secretly gay herself? Honestly, brother sounds like a real laugh to hang with. He must have inherited all the humor in that family cause GF sounds like she has a stick up her arse. NTA, you can't please anyone and GF sounds like she can't be pleased at all. Ditch the GF, keep the brother. Your GF is actually not comfortable with her brother's sexuality. She is angry because you are getting along with him naturally rather than the act she puts on. Her lecturing you and insisting on emphasizing his gayness to you is bizarre. You know he is gay, so what? The fact you enjoyed playing video games together and just bonding annoyed her because she only sees him through the lens of his sexuality and you don't. And of course because she has such a high and mighty attitude to protect she can't possibly have you showing her up. It's her who is an ally to the LGBTQ community, not you. How dare you? She jealous of you and her gay brother. She's the type to stab you at 3 a.m. because she dreamed you cheated on her. NTA. Did one of her ex-boyfriends leave her for another man and now she is insecure that you may be flirting with her brother? Ick. Far-fetched. But so is her behavior when she should be laughing right along with you guys. I had a gay best friend when I was in high school and we tossed jokes around too. I now have a 16-year-old son who is gay and it's the same with us. It's a good way to have fun and bond with one another, gay or not. Lol. NTA. I think you guys are hysterical. High maintenance isn't the right word, but and kind of rude to her brother for making the joke serious, honestly. She sounds exhausting and boring. I'd be out of there if she's giving this much of an attitude over obviously fake flirting. Ditch her and get with her brother instead. Is it not normal for men of all sexualities to make gay jokes with each other? I've seen it 100 times between all kinds of guys. It sounds like you and her brother get along just fine. These all sound like normal guy interactions in my experience. NTA. When you and your girlfriend break up, I hope you can remain a friendship with her brother, as sounds like you two get on and he's a lot more fun to hang out with. NTA BTW. Your GF isn't high maintenance. She is, however, one of those insufferable types that gets offended over things she has no business being offended about. You made a joke about being gay to her gay brother. He said it himself, if he was offended by it he wouldn't have engaged further in the joking. She can't be more offended on the matter than him because she is not the one it was directed towards. Tell her to lighten up. Your girlfriend has insane problems and emotional issues that should make her your ex-girlfriend. I think she's trying to either change the arrangement so that you do whatever the fuck she says without questioning, or break up with her so she doesn't have to. Duh.